Probably wondering, what does Mr. Gallagher do on a Monday at 10:22 p.m.? Well, he just does silly stuff. So, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about exponential growth with COVID-19. So, what I'd like you guys to do is go to Google Classroom, click on our Google Sheets, and there should be a copy for you. When you click on it, you should see Google Sheets that looks like this. This is what yours should look like. Okay, right here I have a set of data that came from an article. So if you go to this article and you click on it, what you're going to see is this article that we have here. It's the note. All right, this is from the Center of Evidence-Based Medicine. I just kind of been Google searching. I don't know how authentic this information is. I'm not too familiar, but it's coming from the University of Oxford, which I feel is reputable in the United Kingdom. So this is from September 23rd, 2020, and what we're trying to do here is to relate. We've been studying linear and exponential growth, and we've been just talking and solving and doing all these things in class. So what I really want to do is to start identifying what is linear in reality and what is exponential. And what was better, yes, we could always talk financial. I just feel financial stuff kind of gets old, it's definitely a great one. So if you're a business person, you like it, exponential growth is definitely one to look at. What I thought all of us can relate to is we're all learning exponential growth and we're all living in COVID. So not to be depressed about the COVID talk, we want to identify, is COVID a linear growth or an exponential growth? And you might know where we're going with this idea since our unit is exponential. So this article kind of has a nice way of just kind of talking about exponential growth. And here's a reality kick to it. So I would encourage you guys to kind of skim through this and read this. You can learn a lot of information on it. What caught my eye was this table that they created here. It's reported cases of COVID-19 in the United Kingdom. This is in the month before the lockdown measures were announced. So again, we're talking United Kingdom. You got to understand the location. Although we're Americans, I did not get a United States data set. The date that we have here is this is February 23rd, 2020. And as you can see, this is the 23rd, the 24th, the 25th, the 26th, 27th. So this goes on daily as it goes on. The cases here this is cases to date. So on February 23rd, there was 10 reported cases for COVID, okay? And according to this data set, there was one new case reported on the 23rd, so we would call that a cumulative case in math. So that's a total of 11. So what you're doing is 10 plus 1 gets you 11. So on the 24th, that's 11 total cases that we have. That day, they reported 2 more, so 11 plus 2 gets you 13. So we like to know what the new cases are and the cumulative cases. And this is what we did in probability and statistics beginning on in the year. So you should be familiar with cumulative cases. So as you continue on, you can look at this. There's a few things that I want you to identify. And some may identify this quicker or later. But if you're looking at this, there's a few things that take a look here. It's good to just look at your data and get familiar with it. So these dates go on every day. And it looks like they bold every third day. So that's, maybe they're looking at in groups of 3. So a few ways you can look at this. It's enough information. We can make graphs. We can look at information. We could try to create an equation to predict what the future would be. So that being said, I took this data and I literally just copied and pasted it and I put it on a Google Sheets. And I kind of just made it a little organized here. So this is a little introduction of what we're doing to get into what we're working with. All right, look for my part 2. We're going to start crunching some data.